one of Riley's new emotions, and we are just super jazzed to be here. Where can I put my stuff?
Pixar is known for mixing humor, heart, and imagination in their movies, and Inside Out 2 is no exception. First off, if you love the original Inside Out, you'll find a lot to enjoy here. We're back in Riley's head, where emotions run wild, but this time there are some new faces in the control room. As someone who has followed their journey through ups and downs, I approach this sequel with a mix of excitement and skepticism. After all, Pixar's recent track record has been somewhat rocky, with hits like Soul and misses like Lightyear. So, how does Inside Out 2 stacks up? Let's dive in. Revisiting Riley's world. When Inside Out first hit theaters in 2015, it was a revelation. The film brilliantly personified emotions, creating a narrative that was both universally relatable and deeply personal. It set a high bar, making the announcement of a sequel both thrilling and daunting. Fast forward to Inside Out 2, and we find Riley navigating the treacherous waters of adolescence. She's older now, dealing with the added complexity that comes with teenage years, and her emotional landscape reflects this change. New emotions like anxiety, embarrassment, and envy join the familiar faces of joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust, making for a much richer emotional tapestry. Inside Out 2 does a fantastic job of exploring Riley's transition into teenagehood. It's not just middle school to high school, it's the whole emotional roller coaster that comes with growing up. The film spans over 3 intense days, where everything that could go wrong does, and Riley's emotions, joy, sadness, anger, fear, disgust, and a few newbies, have to navigate the chaos. The cast of characters. Inside Out 2 manages to balance its expanded cast of characters. Joy and sadness still lead the pack, but this time, disgust, anger, and fear get more screen time and depth. Maya Hawke's portrayal of anxiety is particularly noteworthy. She brings a nuanced performance that captures the essence of this complex emotion perfectly, showing both its protective intentions and its sometimes overwhelming impact.
My team has run all the data, and we're looking at the following likely scenarios.
Embarrassment, with his awkward antics and endearing design, provides plenty of laughs and relatability. Nostalgia pops in now and then, though it's more of a running gag than a full-blown character. Envy, on the other hand, feels a bit underdeveloped, coming across more like anxiety's sidekick than a standalone emotion. The original emotions continue to shine as well. This balance is particularly impressive given the film's brisk 100-minute runtime. Humor and heart. Humor has always been a strong suit for Pixar, and Inside Out 2 is no exception. The film is filled with clever visual gags and sophisticated jokes that both kids and adults can appreciate. The new characters, especially Embarrassment, contribute significantly to the humor. His awkward moments and visual design are comedic gold. This blend of humor keeps the film engaging, even as it delves into some of the heavier themes associated with adolescence. Thematic depth. The original Inside Out was praised for its thoughtful exploration of emotions. Does Inside Out 2 live up to its predecessor? Well, not quite. The original's emotional gut punches and powerful themes set a high bar that this sequel comes close to, but doesn't quite surpass. There's no bing-bong moment here, nothing that will leave you reaching for the tissues in quite the same way. The story is solid, but it feels like it's missing that extra layer of emotional depth that made the first film unforgettable. Pacing and execution. If there's one criticism to be had, it's the film's relentless pacing. From the get-go, Inside Out 2 moves at breakneck speed, with characters and dialogue flying by. While this keeps the younger audience engaged, it can feel a bit exhausting for older viewers. The first 30 minutes are especially rapid-fire, with musical dialogue reminiscent of the best Noah Baumbach films. However, this pacing makes the slower, more emotional moments feel abrupt and jarring. The transitions between high-energy scenes and more introspective ones could have been handled more smoothly to allow for better emotional resonance. Animation and visuals. Visually, Inside Out 2 is stunning. Pixar's animation has always been top-notch, and this film is no different. The sequences inside Riley's mind are vibrant and imaginative, with standout moments like Anxiety's tornado scene, which is both visually breathtaking and emotionally powerful. The blend of different animation styles, while not groundbreaking post-Spider-Verse, is executed with finesse and adds a fresh layer to the visual storytelling. The attention to detail, especially in the real-world scenes, is impressive, making every frame a visual delight. Inside Out 2 takes risks with new themes and characters, and while not all of them pay off perfectly, the overall result is a film that's both entertaining and thought-provoking. It may not surpass the emotional impact of the first film, but it stands on its own as a strong entry in Pixar's catalog. The movie manages to capture the chaos and beauty of growing up, offering insights that resonate with both younger and older audiences. For anyone who's ever felt overwhelmed by their emotions or struggled to find balance in the chaos of growing up, Inside Out 2 offers a comforting and insightful journey. It's not perfect, few sequels are, but it's a film with heart, humor, and a lot of thought. And hey, if you've seen it already, let me know your thoughts. Did it hit you in the feels like the original? Or did you find yourself missing Bing Bong as much as I did? Drop a comment and let's discuss.
Please, we really need your help. We really need your help.
What's their problem?
Wow, those guys are jerks.